also, always, hopefully. Last but not the least, Dr. Michael Booth. So we were discussing about students, and you have a past in academia with your PhD on social business, and now you are a consultant. I think you have some few ideas on how to involve students in social business. Can you share it with us?
Yes. Thank you. Maybe let me share you some basic thoughts about our education system at first, and I think it goes within your thoughts. I think in our education system, we are in the dominant mode of competition, also in the business system. And this is because we have that grade system in the universities and the schools, and students are learning for grades, for testimonies to become the best job seekers, where they compete with each other after they completed their studies. And I think the dominant mode of the future, of a sustainable future, is cooperation and not competition. And I think even this great system we have in schools and universities finally lead to some kind of social inequality. So if we can't abolish the grade system in the near future because it might be too progressive, we can at least build up an infrastructure at our universities where we can create some kind of counterbalance. And I think 4 short pillars of such a social business infrastructure, you also said it. First would be create a social business course where you learn how to write a social business plan, where you teach students basic elements of marketing, cost analysis, stakeholder analysis, all this stuff, and offer it to each student, not only to the business students, but also to the physics, to the philosophy students, to the design and arts. They also want to be engaged in social and sustainability aspects, and maybe want to get another way how they can be a job giver, not only a job seeker after their study. Secondly, if they did this plan, for a good university infrastructure, you need a kind of co-working place, a social startup. Call it social business lab. Give them one classroom they can meet and they can experience the social business ideas. Finally, what we also have already in some centers, you need some kind of idea competition, at least once annually, where they can present their projects and where you can invite local investors, entrepreneurs to reflect on the ideas and also to become partners, maybe financial partners, whatsoever. Then you create a link in the local ecosystem of the university. And fourthly, I've said it before, some kind of a kind of university-based crowdfunding platform would help students to make their projects become visible and also gain investors. And if you created that infrastructure, you might also have groups of students which you can link to the 3-0 movement. You have another great movement you can join at the end. So at the moment I'm applying for professorships in social entrepreneurship, and if I succeed in getting into academia again, I would not so much focus on grades within my work, but would adopt the mindset of an employee of Grameen Bank, being a supporter of entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your ideas, Michael. I was just wondering, you said we should kind of move from competition to cooperation. Yeah. And all our system, more or less, is based on competition at the moment, even though we do have many examples in the social economy and social business where we have cooperation. But how can we do it in our universities?
Well, it would be very courageous to think about abolishing the grade system, because we need drastic movements, because we are running out of time, as you said. But well, at least you can build up such an infrastructure at a university, because social business is a concept of cooperation.
Okay, thank you. So I think the panel was supposed to end at 6:10 and it's 6:12. So I think